Hi, I'm Shannon Smith, and I'm principal at Calvin Christian Collegiate. And I'm here today with John Sawatsky, the principal at our elementary campus, to share with you an incredible story. Our story. GODPRINTS is the story of 60 years of building community through Christian education. Each chapter highlights God's faithfulness to us throughout the decades. Join us as we journey down memory lane, reflecting on our past, celebrating our present, and looking forward into our future, reminding ourselves of the value of Christian education.
The beginning of Calvin Christian School came about with the Dutch immigrants that came from Holland from about 1950 on. Immigrants and the old-timers, as they came to be known, got along well, but the one thing, they didn't have any Christian school here. Their parents believed keenly in the idea that all of this world is God's world, and He wants us to love and serve Him and walk in His ways, and we want that to be woven through their education experiences at school. Reverend Dornbush, of course, had grown up with and wanted the same thing as he had it. So they came together, and this gave them an impetus to do more than just talking. You know, we all got to get busy and do something. They'd bought a patch of ground on Sutton Avenue, and they contacted me as the first teacher, and Audrey Manu, who became the second teacher. It was a complicated thing to do in a short period of time, and that they found out when they decided, well, okay, now here we're in May, but we've got to start in September. You know, there are all kinds of things we haven't done yet. So they were in a rush, but managed to get a small-time contractor, and they got to work almost finished on time. The children came in not knowing what the school was going to be like, and I didn't altogether know what it was going to be like either. Not all walls and floors and everything were in place, and all kinds of furniture that was still needed. And we grew together with that into a fruitful experience, even in that first year. If we'd known ahead of time, I'm not so sure whether the teachers would have jumped in, but the Lord was with the experiences we had, and it was an enjoyable thing, and God blessed us.
As we entered into another decade, new and unexpected storylines began to emerge, forcing us, and many others, to rewrite the plans for our annual banquet in March. Postponing that event was a difficult decision. Much hard work had been put into making it a memorable time and a fun evening. Community support was once again very favorable, but celebrating with you, our community of incredible supporters, would have to wait a bit longer. Thankfully, all was not lost. This year, we are changing the narrative and hosting a new kind of 60th fundraising event, a virtual celebration, including online raffles, a silent auction, vintage gear shop, and concluding with a virtual program later in the spring of 2021. More information will be released soon, so stay tuned.
To kick off our fundraising drive, we're hosting an online prize raffle. Thanks to the generous support of our donors, we have fabulous prizes to be won. But hurry, tickets are available only till December 8th, so check out our website for details.